Is a gazelle swift enough to outrun a pair of enraged cheetahs? How does a showdown between a tiger and a bear unfold? And what earns lions the title of nature's most courageous creatures? In this video, we'll delve into the animal kingdom's marvels to reveal these answers and more. Witness the wildest animal battles captured on film, where they battle with relentless determination. It's a sight to see. Baboons and Crocodile. The video shows a troop of baboons that had gathered near a small body of water. The monkeys were resting peacefully, drinking water and washing. Nothing foretold trouble, but soon a suspicious movement appeared in the water. A crocodile decided that it was about to get easy prey in its mouth. It slowly swam up to the unsuspecting primates and lay in wait for the right moment to attack. Soon, one of the baboons was close enough to the predator. The crocodile made a sharp jerk. It seemed certain that today it would dine on the poor monkey. But the unexpected happened. The baboons that were sitting quietly by the water a second ago jumped up and raised a ruckus. They began to help their congener fight off the crocodile. The baboons literally snatched the prey from the mouth of the predator, but the reptile didn't want to retreat. The crocodile made another attempt to catch a monkey for dinner, but again, it could do nothing. The baboons surrounded the crocodile. They shouted and kicked the water with their paws, and some especially brave monkeys even tried to hit the crocodile. As soon as the crocodile lunged at the monkeys, they definitely dodged, ran a couple of meters away, and then continued their attack. Soon, the predator realized that his plan for dinner was dead in the water and retreated to the screams of the baboons. So far, the crocodiles haven't had much luck. Maybe they can defeat someone with the support of the fearsome lions. Stay tuned to see how the battle between the buffalo, the lions, and the crocodile ended, and see other fights between the animals that fought until the end. Caiman and Electric Eel. Caimans are a real menace in South and Central America. They're one of the most dangerous animals in the Western Hemisphere, feared by almost everyone, but not by the electric eel. This creature is capable of producing real discharges that can kill even a large creature. So, what will happen to the caiman in this footage? The caiman has attacked the electric eel and is sinking its teeth into the eel. The caiman tries its best, clenching its jaws and trying to finish off its victim, but the electric eel fights till the end. It's certainly not going to give up. At some point, it pulls itself together and releases a powerful electric discharge right into the mouth of its offender. The caiman is instantly paralyzed. It can do literally nothing. It doesn't even have time to unclench its jaws, so the eel's left in there. Both opponents lie immobilized by the shore for about a minute and a half. By the end of the video, the caiman did start to move. The eel couldn't kill it. It's not known if the caiman managed to finish off its opponent, but it's possible that the eel survived as well. To me, it would have been fair if the two had just split up. It's a clean draw. Gazelle and Cheetah. Cheetahs are very dangerous cats. As the fastest terrestrial animals, they can reach speeds of up to 110 kilometers per hour in just 3 seconds, which means it's impossible to get away from them, especially for the harmless gazelles that cheetahs love to hunt. This footage shows just such a hunt. Noticing the approaching cheetah, which has already rushed out of the ambush, the gazelle began to run away. At first, it succeeded. The gazelle didn't run in a straight line, but along a curved path and made sharp turns to confuse the cheetah, which had already been joined by its comrade. In the end, the cheetah still managed to overtake the gazelle and pounce on it. It began to sink its teeth into the poor creature. Just then, the second cheetah arrived. It seemed as if it was all over, but the gazelle had no intention of giving up. It managed to withstand two predators. First, it stunned the first cheetah and then furiously attacked the second, goring it with its horns. Even two fast carnivores against one herbivore doesn't always mean victory. The gazelle is celebrating a victory. Buffaloes, lions, and crocodile. A couple of years ago, tourists visiting South Africa's Kruger National Park witnessed an unusual fight involving 3 species. The video shot by the tourists shows a lion hunting an old buffalo near a watering hole. The animal had time to notice the danger. The buffalo ran to the river and entered the water to get away from the predator. But in the water was another danger waiting for a crocodile. The buffalo managed to fight off the reptile and then swam to the shore. But as if that weren't enough, a whole pride of lions was waiting for it on the shore. Confrontation began. The buffalo tried to defend itself with all its might, running, dodging, and chasing the lions between bushes and near the river. It seemed that a few more minutes and the lions would tear it apart. But then, help came. The buffalo was rescued by its congeners that had come to the watering hole. In the end, the herbivores easily got rid of the predators. Goat versus lion. Once again, we have a video involving lions, and once again, there are many of them. But here is only one victim this time. It was a goat that waded into a small lake. The herbivore swam too close to the shore, and one of the lions decided to teach the goat a lesson by attacking it. The lake was by then surrounded by other lions, which were watching the confrontation. The lion made a dead set at the poor fellow and was determined. It seemed that everything was on its side. The lion had already practically won, but the goat wasn't easy prey. It fought until the end. The herbivore tried to shake off the annoying big cat, tried not to fall, and tried to get out of the water in which it was difficult to fight. In the end, the goat was lucky it threw off the lion, which by that time was already pretty tired. The lion recognized defeat and swam to the shore to its congeners. They probably weren't happy about such a fight. Lion and bull. Yes, sometimes lions are unlucky. They may not be the most perfect predators, but they're certainly some of the bravest animals in the world. Even an old and weakened lion will not give up or walk away from a fight. This footage is direct evidence of that. The video begins with a bull fighting an old and sickly lion that has almost no strength. Despite the fact that a huge and healthy bull is hanging over the lion, the predator is not discouraged and tries to fight back as best it can. Moreover, the lion not only defends itself, but also tries to attack the beast. A couple of times, the bull was even going to leave, and the lion could also leave to save its skin. But this big cat's not a coward. The lion pounces on the bull time after time, even though these attacks don't bring much. The predator is not going to kill the bull for food. The lion just wants to show that it can still fight, but old age takes its toll. The bull defeats the lion. After all, the lion has fallen and will never rise again. As the saying goes, live without fear and died without fear. No retreat, no surrender. That is Spartan. Bear and tiger. The bear and the tiger are some of the most famous and ferocious predators on the planet. What would be the outcome if they met in battle? It's hard to say which animal would win more often in such confrontations, but one thing is certain: both predators would fight till the end. This is just such a case. This footage was taken several years ago in the Indian state of Maharashtra. During a safari, a local tiger named Matt Kesor decided to hunt a female sloth bear and its babies. The tiger decided to pounce on one of the cubs and was immediately rebuffed by its mother. A fight ensued. At first, the animals fought near the clearing, near the trees, but then they moved onto the clearing itself, as if on purpose so the cameraman could film the fight in every detail. As we can see, the tiger has an advantage. It rolls the bear, holds it down in the best traditions of MMA, and wears it down with choking and biting. It would seem that the tiger had to spend a couple more minutes in this position, and the bear wouldn't have gotten up, but the maternal instinct opened a second wind in the female. It managed to get up, and then it rushed at Matt Kesor and chased it away. It didn't resist. It seems that it spent all its energy on holding the predator on the ground. Hornet vs Mouse. Hornets are very dangerous animals. They can attack not only wasps, bees, flies, and other insects in general, but even rodents. In this footage, for example, we see a hornet fighting a mouse. Apparently, the hornet really didn't like this rodent that was walking next to it, causing it to attack swiftly. Despite the fact that the hornet was inferior in size, it began to violently deal with the mouse, rolled it, and tried to get its sting into the mouse's body. The mouse tries to fight and fights until the end, but it can do almost nothing. All it has to do is take the blows and suffer, but it can't go on like this forever. Eventually, the hornet stings the mouse, leaving it lying on the ground, and flies off on its way. Cat versus cat. Crows are intelligent creatures and everyone knows it. But do you know how smart they are? For example, this crow not only saved its life, but also got a great show for itself. There were two cats sitting on the roofs of two houses. They were clearly hunting for the feathery creature, but the crow had other plans. It didn't fly away from the predators, but decided to set them on to fight each other. The crow began to fly from one roof to the other and provoked the cats to aggression. The tactic worked soon. The cats began staring at each other, not at the crow, and within seconds, they began to fight. The crow was in no hurry to fly away, but took a place in the front row and watched how the predators were fighting things out. They fell off the roof, began struggling and tumbling, and then fell into a hole of some kind. The crow watched them the whole time, probably gloating in its heart. That's all. Guys, which fight surprised you the most? Let me know in the comments. Thanks for watching, and see you later.